Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can any one of you tell me what is the difference in goods and services? Dhruv?
Yes, sir. Sir, goods can be stored and services cannot be stored. And goods have their owner, but services cannot have ownership.
Okay. Her?
For goods are tangible, whereas services are non-tangible.
Goods are tangible, whereas services are
Non-tangible.
What do you mean by this?
So goods can be touched, having a physical property, whereas services are not having that characteristic.
Okay. So all of you have heard this term in economics, tangible and intangible, every one of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So all of you are clear with this difference in what is tangible and intangible? Every one of you? Tangible is something which we can
Feel.
which we can touch, we can feel, and we can see. Is that also correct, all of you? Tangible is something which you can touch also, you can feel also, and you can see also. And intangible is something which you cannot touch, which you cannot feel, and you cannot see. In assets also we have this kind of classification. In assets also we have this kind of classification. There are some assets which we can touch, we can feel, we can see. And there are some assets which we cannot touch, we cannot feel, we cannot see, but they have monetary value. They don't have physical existence, but they have monetary value. Okay, now how is it possible that there is any asset but we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it, we cannot see it? How is it possible, right? Understand it. In the first lecture, I gave you some logos.
Yes, sir.
BMW, Volkswagen, you all remember that?
Yes, sir.
One activity we had done in the very first lecture. In that lecture, I also discussed with you that in accountancy, these logos are called trademarks. Do you all remember that? These trademarks have monetary value, but no physical existence. You cannot touch them, you cannot feel them, you cannot see them, but they have monetary value. They are called intangible assets. If today you want to produce shoes, manufacture shoes, can you directly put that sign of Nike tick kind of a sign?
No, sir.
You cannot. They'll file suit against you and it will be considered as piracy, duplicate, fake. You cannot do that. And if you want that rights from the Nike company, you have to pay for that symbol. You have to pay for that trademark. They will charge you hefty sum of money to put that symbol, trademark or logo on your product. And they will verify the quality and standards also, and then only they will allow you. So, does this symbol have monetary value for that Nike company or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But you cannot touch that, you cannot feel that, you cannot see that. So, this is also an asset. Here in the definition of asset, we had seen it is any item or what is
Right.
Right.
Right. Did we see the word right also or not?
Yes, sir.
Intangible assets are generally rights. Because you cannot touch them, you cannot feel them, you cannot see them. Generally, intangible assets are in the form of rights. They are not items or properties or things, but rather they are rights. Okay, they are not any property or items or things, but they are the rights. Those rights which have monetary value, we own that. We own that right, but we cannot touch that, feel that, or see that. Now, tangible assets, we already know all the examples of assets what we have seen so far, all are tangible. Tangible can again be fixed as well as current. Remember, there are two different classifications. So, tangible will include machinery also, which is fixed asset. Can you touch the machinery? Can you feel the machinery?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the machinery?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
also cash. Cash is a current asset, but can you touch cash? Can you feel that? Can you see cash? Yes. So tangible assets will again include fixed also and current also, non-current also and current also. Okay. So remember there are two different classifications. Yes, Neil?
Sir, we have written bank balance as an example.
Yes.
So would it be tangible or intangible?
Tangible. Bank balance also you can see that in your passbook. Okay, you can feel that you have that bank balance, so that is also tangible.
Okay.
That's physical existence. That money is lying in your bank account. It does have physical existence. Now, intangible are the main ones we have to understand. What one example of intangible already I discussed with you right now?
Sir, right of a company.
What is that?
Trademark.
Trademarks.
Trademark.
What one example of intangible just now I discussed with you? Trademarks. Trademarks are the symbols and logos. Even UWIL has a registered trademark. That Khopri in our logo, can you see that? Brain. Do you see that UWIL's symbol or not?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes,
is our
sir.
registered trademark. We have got it registered. Anyone else who uses that Khopri has to pay for us because we have developed that Khopri and brains. Okay, so that is a registered trademark. Got it, everyone? Can you use the symbol of BMW on any car you make? You cannot. If you want to use that symbol, you have to pay a huge sum of money for that. So, other than trademark, there are three prominent examples of intangible assets. Goodwill. All of you repeat.
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Everyone.
Goodwill.
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 Now, what is this goodwill? Separated in two words.
Good and will.
Will. Now, good, you all understand. Good is good. Nice. Okay. And will means reputation. What do you mean by the word will?
Reputation.
Reputation.
So, what is goodwill? It is the monetary value of that reputation which you have. Now, when does this goodwill get established or developed? Over years and years. When you run any business for years and years, then do you develop that reputation in the market or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You in the business, you don't have that reputation. But when you develop that business for years and years, like UWIL has goodwill because we are existing in this business for the last 21 years. So that reputation has developed over the years period of time. Now, such a business, when you sell it in the market, will you get more amount than your properties or not? Today, if you want to buy Reliance Industries Limited, if they have assets and properties worth 10,000 crores, just a rough example, they will charge you even more than 10,000 crores. Suppose they charge you 11,000 crores. How much more you are paying?
1,000 crores.
1,000 crores.
But you are getting the assets of only 10,000 crores.
Yes.
Now that 1,000 crore what you are paying extra, does that
For
have
reputation.
value or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
But
sir.
you cannot touch that, you cannot feel that, you cannot see that because you're not getting anything for that. That is intangible asset. Why did you pay that 1,000 crore extra for that business? Because of its goodwill, because of its good reputation in the market. You cannot touch that, you cannot feel that, you cannot see that, but you get the benefit. It does have monetary value. Third example of intangible asset is patents. Have you heard the word patents earlier?
Yes,
Patent,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes.
patents? Any one of you?
So patents is if a product is invented, it has to be registered.
Exactly.
use
Very
it.
good, Paras. Super. Claps for it. Fantastic. Patent goes with what? Patent goes with invention. Patent goes with invention. Okay. On your mobile phone, do you have this Bluetooth technology?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
On your laptops, computers, everywhere now these days, even the music systems, etc. Do you have this Bluetooth technology or not?
Yes, sir.
Exactly, I don't remember, but 1994 or 95, I think it got invented by someone. He registered it as patents. That invention was registered as a patent. Now, any device which uses this Bluetooth technology has to pay some amount who has invented that Bluetooth technology. For every unit you manufacture, you have to pay. So you make a mobile phone. Immediately for every mobile phone you are making, in that you are using the Bluetooth technology, you have to pay some amount to the person who has invented that Bluetooth. Are you able to understand this? That
Yes, sir.
invention, does it fetch lots and lots of money for the person who invented that or not?
Yes, sir.
That is called patent rights. Okay, Windows operating system. Every computer, generally majority computers, work on which operating system?
Windows.
Windows. Can you directly download that Windows, or do you have to buy that licensed CD or DVD?
License
You have
CD.
to buy that
They
license.
are very costly. So every time you buy that, who gets the value for that invention? Bill Gates gets the value for that invention of Windows. Are you able to understand this? Pirated versions are also available, but if you are caught, you are behind the bars. Duplicacy, piracy is always there. But original ones, if you go in for, you have to pay the value to use that invention. Okay, you have to pay the value to use that invention. Okay, do you all know in every clock and watch, what one word is written in every clock and watch? Who said that? Please repeat it.
Kasturi quartz.
Quartz. In every clock or watch, do you find QUARTZ, quartz written or not generally?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every company who is making watch and clock has to pay the amount to use that technology. Every second, it moves. How do you know that 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, tick, tick, 1, tick, tick, 2? Do you use this word tick, tick or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because see, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, are these 10 seconds what I said?
No,
No.
sir.
No, sir.
No, they were very fast. And if I say 1, 2, is this equal to 1 second?
No.
No, sir.
Why do we say
No.
tick, tick, 1, tick, tick, 2, tick, tick, 3? Tick, tick,
Because
1, 1 second. Tick, tick, 2. When you speak, tick, tick, 1, it is exactly 1 second. When you speak tick, tick, 2, it is exactly 2 seconds. The person who invented this circuit and battery, where this second hand moves, tick, tick, 1, tick, tick, 2, tick, tick, 3, it moves in exactly 1 second only. That person got the patent rights registered in the name of Quartz. And every watch and clock using that circuit and technology has to pay some amount to use that circuit's technology. That patent rights are with Quartz company. Yes, Neil Makija?
Sir, I'm not sure, but I think the word quartz is I think invented by Warren Marison and J.W. Horton. I think I read somewhere.
Yes. What is the one word you will use for patents?
invention.
Invention.
Anything you invent. Like Elon Musk is working on what?
Tesla.
Tesla car. He is inventing that technology. He will get the patent rights. Once it works out, he will register that. Then anyone wants to use that technology in the cars, he will have to pay patent rights to that company. So if you invent something new, you should get the benefit of that invention for years and years or not.
Yes.
Sir.
Does that have monetary value or not? That invention.
Yes, sir.
But you cannot touch that, you cannot feel that, you cannot see that. So that is also intangible asset. Did you all watch Three Idiots movie? Amir Khan?
Yes, sir.
Unsuk Wangdu? Scientist?
Yes.
400 patent.
Yes, see, Paras remembers it. How many patents, how many inventions did he make? 400. So they are patent rights. Anyone uses that invention has to pay money to Unsuk. Wow. Now last one,
Sir.
most prominent intangible asset. Copyrights. Copyrights. Rights to copy. All these are rights. All the intangible assets are not items or things or properties. Okay, intangible means they all are rights. Copyrights means right to copy. Whenever you watch any movie, television, serial, anything, in the beginning one screen comes.
Disclaimer.
Yes, sir.
What is written generally in that screen? Any copying of this movie or any part of this movie is illegal and a
Piracy.
punishable offense. Yes. So basically, you cannot watch a movie, take a screen recording of it and start selling it. That is piracy because you don't have copyrights. Why a particular movie or any serial is telecasted on particular channel only, they have purchased the.
Copyright of the channel.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Why we cannot watch Tarak Mehta in Zee TV?
Because Tarak Mehta has copyright.
Because Sony
Sony Sub.
Television has taken copyrights of Tarak Mehta. Did you understand this portion, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Follow this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
What are
Sir, I had a question.
Yes.
Sir, in many videos, those memes come up where a part of the Bollywood movies or any serial is taken up. So that is not copyright. Means
Yes, but you cannot sell that. If you get any money out of it, you have to pay to the person. See, normally you'll find this, Sahil. If you try to upload any video on YouTube, okay, in which you are using any song of a movie, they will not allow you to upload. They will not allow you to upload. And if you upload, one condition will come on YouTube that if you are getting any monetary benefit out of it, your some part of monetary benefit will be passed on to that original song maker. That is copyright. So if we also upload any videos on YouTube in which we are using some movie clip to explain you the concepts or songs to explain the concept, we get that copyright statement at the end. That monetization is not possible. If there is monetization, then whatever money we earn out of it, some part will automatically by YouTube company or channel go to that person who has originally made it. Do you understand this, Sahil? Okay, so copyright means right to copy. And this copyright is involved with which things? Movies, scripts, songs, plays. Okay, suppose let us say that Sahil writes a book on account. All of you will be using which reference book in standard 11?
T.S. Grewal.
T.S. Garewal. Let us say T.S. Garewal and T.S. Sahil. T.S. Sahil has published and written a book on accounts. Now every school recommends that we will be using in accountancy this T.S. Sahil's book only. Every book, he is the author of that book. He is the author of that book. So every book which you publish and sell, you will have to pay some amount of that to whom?
Sahil.
Author
T.S. Sahil.
Sahil. To author Sahil. What is that amount you are paying to him?
copyright.
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 Because you have taken the rights from Sahil to copy his work, publish it and sell it in the market. Do you understand this portion, everyone? So
Yes, sir.
copyrights are involved with what? Copyrights are involved with movies, scripts, plays, songs, HMV company, T-series companies. They have copyrights taken from the singers and the movie makers. Then only they can sell those songs in the market. Chalo, let's write it in the notebook. Take out your notebooks. One classification we have already seen, now second one. One more classification we see for assets. So like we had seen fixed and current. Now one more classification, all of you write down. You can write it after dividend also, not a problem, okay? Tangible and intangible. Okay, right on the first point, intangible. Those assets which have physical existence. Full stop. They can be touched, felt, and seen. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in intangible,
Yes.
all of you write down those assets which do not possess physical existence. Now, do not possess physical existence means they cannot be touched, felt, or seen. Now, examples for tangible assets, whatever examples we have seen so far, they all are tangible only.
Machinery,
Land, building.
bank balance,
Yes, land, building, cash, bank balance, these all are tangible assets. Etc. So tangible we easily understand. Important are the examples of intangible: goodwill,
trademark,
trademarks,
Copyrights.
patents, and copyrights. Now these are four very typical terms. So in one line, let us write the meaning of it also. Okay. Okay, write down goodwill. The monetary value of good reputation of business. Next, trademarks. Trademarks means, what is the another word for trademarks? I told you.
logos or symbols.
Yes. So the monetary value of logo or symbol is called trademark. So all of them have monetary values, but you cannot touch them, you cannot feel them, you cannot see them. Then patents. Patents, which one word I asked you to remember for patent?
Invention,
Yes. The monetary value of invention. And remember, these are rights to use it, okay? Is called patents. And the last one is
Copyrights.
copyrights. The monetary value of some plays, movies, script, songs, book, that is author and the rights, etc. is called copyrights. Regarding the dividend which we discussed in the last lecture, one more point I want to discuss, which is a very logical point and it just requires common sense. That's it, common sense. Okay, it requires only common sense, which is very uncommon. So be attentive. If I say received dividend, what comes in?
Cash.
This is to use our money.
Cash comes in.
Cash.
Yes, what comes in?
Cash or money.
Cash comes in.
Cash. Now understand this point. One company will have how many shareholders?
Thousand
Thousand.
lakhs.
Thousands and lakhs. So if you own the shares of that company, they will send you the money order.
No.
They'll come at your home and give you the cash.
No.
How will they pay the dividend to you?
They'll
Bank
directly
transfer.
bank transfer.
These days, shares are in demat account. You all understand what is demat account? Dematerialized account. Like you have bank account, you have demat account if you buy and sell shares in the stock market. Okay. And in whichever bank you have opened that demat account or registered your account with the company, in that account, directly the money of dividend will be transferred. Only Kasturi had written the correct effect. Very good, Kasturi. That bank is the receiver. So remember this point. Whenever we receive dividend, you cannot say cash comes in because company does not pay you that money in cash. Company directly transfers that amount of dividend to your bank account. Your homework was from 25 to 31, right?
Yes.
25 to
30.
30. Yes, I am discussing each and every example in detail. Received dividend. Now, just now as I discussed, will you receive this money in cash?
No.
No. How do they give this money?
Directly bank transfer.
Directly bank account. So can I say cash comes in?
No.
No. Okay. Which expense? There is no expense. Who is
No.
the receiver? Because we
Bank
have
is there.
Bank.
money in our bank account. Bank
Bank.
is the receiver. Only Kasturi, I got this correct answer. All others had written cash coming. Is it or not? Now, second, what goes out?
No.
No. Now you ask the next question. Which income is earned? We are receiving dividends, so
Dividend is income.
Is this service? Is an income.
affects dividend.
Dividend account.
Dividend account.
Now, next one. Okay, step by step, ask each and every question, you will not make a mistake. Purchased 100 shares of Reliance Industries at 1900 each. What comes in?
Shares.
Shares.
Shares
Shares
comes in.
of
Reliance
Reliance.
Industry.
Reliance Industries comes in. What comes in? Shares of Reliance Industries comes in. Affects which account?
Shares account.
Shares account.
Shares of Reliance Industries account. Or you can also call it as investment account. Now what goes out?
Nothing.
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 Yes. Can
Cash goes out.
we say
Cash goes.
go out?
No,
Yes.
sir.
Like dividend, who will accept the shares money in cash? No one.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You buy it
No.
through a stockbroker and you always have to give through check only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are not directly going and paying cash to Mukesh Ambani. I am buying your shares. You are buying through a stock market, and in the stock market you cannot give cash. You have to pay by
Bank.
check. So
Bank account. Bank is the giver.
Bank is the giver.
if you have given the check for it, you will say bank is the
Giver.
giver. Affects
Bank
Bank
account.
Bank
account.
account.
bank account. Okay. Neil received check of 30,000 from Sanjay. But Neil, when you try this, answer me one by one every question.
Okay, sir.
Chalo, start.
Who is the sorry, sir. What comes in? Sir, nothing.
Nothing comes in.
What expense? No expense.
No expense.
Who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver.
Yes.
As check is given, and check we have to assume as account paycheck, which is directly paid into the bank account.
Very good, Neil. Fantastic. Who is the receiver? Bank is the receiver because we have received check, so it affects bank
account.
account. Yes. Proceed further.
So the next effect, what goes out? Nothing goes out. Which what income? No income. And Sanjay is the giver.
Who is
Affects
the
Sanjay
giver?
account.
Who is the giver? Sanjay is the giver because we have received the check from Sanjay. So Sanjay is the giver, affects Sanjay's account. Very good, fantastic. Yes, Vyom, try with the 28. Gave salary check of 45,000 to Vicky.
What comes in? Nothing.
Nothing comes in. Good. Then
Which expense?
all of you keep one thing in mind. In your books of accounts, whenever the word salary comes, don't see from your parents' point of view. that your parents are working somewhere, they are earning salary, so it's an income. See, from business point of view, business always gives salaries to its employees, pays salary to its employees. For the business, salary is always an expense. You understand this? For your father, salary may be an income. For your mother, salary may be an income. But for the company which is paying them the salary, it is an expense. And we have to see not from your father or mother's point of view, but from that company's point of view. You know, can I say, when will we give this salary to Vicky? When he has given us the services?
Yes, sir.
So service comes in means it will result in some expense. Which expense? Salary expense.
Salary
So what will be the first effect? Salary is an
expense.
expense. Affects which account?
Salary account.
Salary account.
Second, what goes out? Nothing.
Nothing goes out because we have given check. Then which income?
No income.
No income.
No
What is
income.
the third question you'll ask, Vyom?
Who is the giver?
Who is the giver, Vyom? If we have given check, who will pay the money?
Bank will.
Bank.
Bank will give the
If you give check to someone, bank will pay the money from your account or not?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
bank is the giver. So who is the giver? Bank is the giver. Affects.
bank.
Can we say Vicky is the receiver?
yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, no, no.
When do
It
we
is a
have to,
check.
when do we have to remember the, no, not because check. When do we have to remember the name of person?
Credit transaction.
And this is a cash transaction. It's a service. So we don't have to remember the name of Vicky because we have already paid him the money in check. Why we don't have to write Vicky is the receiver? Why we don't have to remember Vicky's name in our books of accounts? Because the amount is already paid. Yes, Paras.
Sir, paid mobile bill of rupees 3,000 by check to Vodafone. What comes in? Nothing comes in. Which expense? Mobile bill.
Mobile
Bill is an
Mobile
expense.
bill is an expense.
Expense.
Very
affect-
good. Very good. Mobile bill is an expense. Affects
Mobile bill account.
mobile bill account. Yes, further.
What goes out? Nothing goes out.
Nothing goes out.
Then which income? No income.
No income. So here, who is the giver? If you
Bank
have
is
given
the
check,
giver.
bank is
Bank
the.
is the giver.
If you have given check to someone, bank is the giver.
Bank affects bank account.
Yes. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sahil. Read the
Yes,
transaction.
sir.
Read the transaction.
Received a check of rupees 1 lakh as loan from IDBI Bank at 10% interest.
Okay, first question.
What comes in?
What comes in if you receive check?
So nothing comes in.
Nothing comes in. Check comes in, but if check comes in, we will say. If check comes in, we will say.
Bank is the
Bank is
receiver.
the-
So automatically, third question's answer you will get.
Yes.
So
Bank is
receive the
the
check comes in means there is no expense. What we will write is
bank is the receiver.
bank is the receiver.
Receiver affects bank's account.
Affects bank's account. Yes, second question.
What goes out?
What goes out?
So nothing goes out.
Nothing goes out. Next question.
What income?
Which income? No income. It's a
No
liability.
income.
Third,
Yeah,
who is
it's
the
a-
giver?
Bank.
Who is the giver? Bank is again the giver.
Yes, but here whenever we borrow loan from someone, in the name of account, you have to write the word loan. Whenever we borrow loan or give loan to someone, in the name of account, you have to write the word
Loan.
loan. Why? Understand it. If I buy goods on credit from Neil, I'll simply write Neil is the giver. So if in my books only the name Neil is appearing, means he is the supplier from whom I have purchased the goods on credit. So if I simply write, suppose I borrow loan from Kasturi, and if I simply write Kasturi's name in my books of accounts, how will I differentiate between Kasturi and Neil's nature? How will I differentiate? If I write only Neil, it means I have purchased goods on credit from him. But if I write Kasturi, I have to mention the word loan from Kasturi so that I can distinguish that Kasturi is not my supplier but the money lender. So in your books of accounts, how will you distinguish whenever you have borrowed loan or given the loan? In the name of account, you have to write the word loan. How will you distinguish in your books of accounts that you have borrowed loan or given the loan? By writing loan in the name of account. Okay, if I simply write Tushti, it means either she is my supplier or my customer. If I simply write Dhruhi, means either she is my supplier or customer. If I write Dhruv, he is either my supplier or customer. But if I write Dhruv's loan, it means he is the money lender. So how will you distinguish in your books of accounts for the loan? You have to write the word loan. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So this will be in the second effect. What goes out? Nothing goes out. Which income? No income. But who is the giver?
IDBI Bank
IDBI Bank is the giver, but in the name
of
of
loan.
account, IDBI Bank is the giver, but in the name of account we will write IDBI Bank's loan account. In the name of account we will write IDBI Bank's. So what is most important thing over here to mention the word?
Loan.
Loan in the name of.
Loan.
Now all of you take out worksheet 3. What do you mean by intelligible?
Intelligent.
Yes, intelligent means whatever points we have covered up till now, all included. All included means worksheet 1 also is covered. That is all cash transaction comes in, goes out. Worksheet 2 is also covered. That means credit transactions. And in worksheet 2, bank transactions were taken. They are also covered. So worksheet 3 is a mixture of all we have done up till now. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do with it. Purchase goods for cash 12,000. Tushti,
Yes, sir.
chalo start. First question.
Purchase goods for cash rupees 12,000.
First question, what will you ask to yourself?
What comes in?
What comes in?
Goods come in.
Every one of you write it down. Goods comes in. Affects
Purchases account.
purchases account. And second effect.
What goes out?
What goes out?
Cash goes out.
Yes, because it's for
Cash.
it's a cash transaction. So cash goes out affects which account?
Cash account.
Cash account. Next, Shruti.
Sold goods for rupees 7,000.
Sold goods for rupees 7,000. First effect.
What comes in?
What comes in?
Cash comes in.
Yes, we'll receive the money. So what comes in? Cash comes in. We sell the goods, we will receive the money. So cash comes in affects
Cash account.
cash account. Second effect.
What goes out?
What goes out?
Goods goes out.
Goods goes out affects
Sales account.
sales account. Very good. Goods goes out affects sales account. Then Akshat,
Yes, sir.
third one.
Purchased goods from Dhruv, rupees 10,850.
Yes, effect 1.
What comes in? Goods comes in.
What comes in? We have purchased goods. So goods comes in.
Effects purchases account.
Affects purchases account. Second effect.
What goes out?
Is the name given over here?
Yes, sir.
So is it a cash transaction or a credit transaction?
Credit transaction.
So in credit transaction, can we say cash goes out?
No.
That is wrong. Ask the next question.
Which income?
Which income?
No income.
No income. Ask the third question.
Who is the giver?
Who is the giver?
Dhruv is the giver.
We have purchased from Dhruv. So Dhruv is the
Affects Dhruv's account.
giver, affects Dhruv's account. Okay, Nikhil. Neil. Try the fourth one.
Sir, it is a non-economic activity.
Yes, placing an order means money is not involved. So all of you know this now. It's a Non-economic transaction. Okay. Ishika.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Fifth one. Read it.
Sold goods of rupees 90,000.
First question.
What comes in? Cash comes in.
What comes in? Cash comes in. Affects
Cash account.
cash account. Second question.
What goes out?
What goes out?
Goods goes out.
Goods goes out. Affects
Goods sales account.
sales account. Vyom.
Sold goods to nil rupees 70,000.
Yes, correct.
What comes in? Sir, first of all, it is credit transaction.
Very good. Correct.
What comes in? Nothing.
Nothing comes in. Very good. Then
Which expense?
which expense?
Nothing.
No expense. Then
Who is the receiver?
Who is
Nil
the-
is the receiver.
very good. Neil is the receiver. Affects
Nil's account.
Neil's account. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. Yes. Vyom. Further.
What goes out? Goods goes out.
What goes out? Goods goes out. Affects
Affect sales account.
sales account. Very good. Fantastic. Ansh Parik, unmute yourself. Ansh.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ansh, try the next one. 7.
Sahil sent us goods as per our order.
Yes.
Sir, non-economic.
No, this is an economic now. Can you see here we placed an order with Sahil?
Yes, sir.
That we have taken non-economic.
Yes, sir.
Now he is sending that goods of 50,000 to us as per the order. So now does it become economic or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the first question you'll ask to yourself? If he sends us the goods as per the
Sir,
order.
what comes in? Goods comes in.
What comes in? Goods comes in. Now he has sent the goods as per the order. So what comes in? Goods comes in. Affects
Purchase account.
purchases account. Second effect. First question.
What goes out? Sir,
What goes
nothing.
out? What goes out?
Sir, nothing will go out.
Nothing goes out because name Sahil is given means it's a credit transaction. Next.
Sir, with income, nothing will be the income.
Which income? No income. Then
Who is the giver? Sahil is the giver.
who is the giver? Sahil is the giver. Sahil
And will affect
affects
Sahil's account.
Sahil's account. 8. I will discuss it directly, be attentive, because there are 4 effects. Can you see 4 effects are written over here? Because there are 2 transactions. First transaction, purchase goods of 22,000 from Desai Brothers. What is this BROS?
Brothers
You
and
all know
brother.
this short for bro. Oh, bro. Right?
Yes.
Bro. So BROS, don't say bros. It is brothers. Okay, BROS, bro, brother. So BROS is brothers. And second transaction is sold half to Patel and Sons. Okay, 2 transactions. First, purchase goods of 22,000 from Desai Brothers. What comes in?
Goods comes in.
Goods comes in. Affects which account?
Purchases account.
Purchases account. And name Desai Brother is given means it's a cash or a credit transaction?
Credit transaction.
Credit transaction.
Credit account.
So what goes out? What goes out?
Cash.
Desai Bros is the receiver.
Nothing goes out.
Nothing.
Which income?
No income.
No
No
income.
income.
Who is
income.
the giver?
Desai Bros.
Desai Bros is the giver.
Not bros, brothers, beta.
Brothers.
Desai Brothers is the giver. Someone was saying Desai Brothers is the receiver. That is wrong. Desai Brothers is the giver. Affects Desai Brothers account. Now, second aspect.
Yes, sir.
Half of it to Patel and Sons. So, what comes in the second one?
Nothing.
Nothing comes in.
Nothing.
Which expense?
No
No
expense.
expense.
Patels and Sons is the
Shah
receiver.
is the receiver.
Patel and Son is the receiver.
Name is given means it's a credit transaction. So Patel and Sons is the receiver, affects Patel and Sons account. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What goes out?
Goods goes out.
Goods goes out affects which account?
Sales accounts.
Sales.
Sales account.
Homework you will do from 9 to 20. If you all try that 9 to 20.
Yes, sir.
Homework all of you write down 9 to 20.
Sir, I
Bye,
was just
sir.
Bye bye and we see you in the next week. Bye everyone.
Bye, sir.
Bye.